Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another Grand Cat review, and today we are looking at All Elite Wrestling figure. The top guys himself is going to be Cash Wheeler, and in the next video we are also going to be looking at the tag team partner of FTR, Dax Harwood. But today we are focusing on Cash Wheeler. This is AEW Unrivaled Series 7. This is number 55, and there is what our back of the box looks like. So in this set, we have Lance Archer, who has really done not an awful lot in AEW for quite some time. Dax Harwood, Cash Wheeler, which of course we've got. Another Matt and Nick Jackson, of course the Young Bucks. And we also have Nyla Rose, who... Nyla Rose also hasn't done anything in AEW for quite a little while. At the point that this was recorded the night after AEW Dynamite Grand Slam, where Jon Moxley and Bryan Danielson just competed for the AEW World Championship, and everyone all thought that it was Bryan Danielson's time, but no, Jon Moxley came out on top, which was an interesting choice. There is theories online that Moxley is going to just immediately drop the title to MJF, and maybe that's why they didn't want to put the belt on Bryan Danielson, because when they want to put it on Bryan, they want to let him have the title for a good long time and not a short run. So, of course, one of the key features that Cash Wheeler comes with is the glorious AEW Tag Team Championship, which was I think that was the second belt that was released by AEW. Of course, they had the AEW World Championship, then it was the AEW Tag Team Championships, then it was the TNT Championship, and now they've got loads. Of course, there was the AEW Women's Championship, then they upgraded the Women's Championship to look a little bit different, to make it look a bit nicer. You've got the All-Atlantic Championship, you've got you've technically got the FTR Championship as well. And I'm sure there's more that I'm forgetting about. There's the Trios title, of course, that is the newest belt as of this recording. But yes, right, let's get underway and take a look at Cash Wheeler. So, these are... Series 7 has been out for a little while. The reason why I bought these is because there's a shop in Scotland, or in the UK, certainly, called The Entertainer, and they sometimes have pretty good deals. We're not keeping the box, so we're just going to destroy this. And in The Entertainer, they had a selection of AEW figures that were down from £20.99 to £12.99, and I thought, well, for that price, I will absolutely take FTR. That seems to be a good shout. I was going to buy them online, but the online versions of FTR were completely sold out. It was only exclusive to in-stores, and happened to come across them last Saturday, and thought, sure, why not? FTR, surprisingly at this point, pretty much have every tag team championship except for the AEW Tag Team Championship, which they have held in the past. But they're currently AAA Tag Team Champions, Ring of Honor Tag Team Champions, and they are something else that I have currently forgotten. I don't think it's New Japan Tag Team Championship, but it's another Tag Team Championship belt anyway. So yes, and as of last night, the Tag Team Champions were Swerve In Our Glory, which is Swerve Strickland and Keith Lee, but has now been won by The Acclaimed, who had a massive popularity shift in the latest AEW pay-per-view. There we go, taking out the title belt. So we'll take a look at this in just a second. They can sit over there, but let's get Cash Wheeler out of his imprisonment. Of course, one half of the tag team FTR, which were called the Revival in WWE. There's many things that FTR can stand for, one of which is of course, the TR stands for the Revival, and I'll let you guess what the F stands for. What they were trying to revive was the old school style of tag team wrestling, the likes of which, Tully Blanchard, Arn Anderson, the Four Horsemen, the old school style of tag team wrestling, rather than the flippy stuff that is most well known today. So here is Cash Wheeler. So the jacket is removable. It is soft rubber, as you can see. He does have the whole movability underneath. The jacket is not very movable in itself. It doesn't give it a lot of flexibility, as you can see there. So we're going to have to remove the jacket and see exactly what we're dealing with under here. I can see there's a lot of plastic under here, which is probably to keep the rubber from, rubbing against the figure. So, also I've been sniffling all morning. I don't know if you can hear that, but if you do, I apologise. So, not the easiest or cooperative accessory that I've ever seen. It is pretty stubborn, but I think that that is kind of to be expected with any of these AEW goods. The thing is, with the jacket, he looks fine. He could, sit on your, sit on your shelf with the jacket on. Part of the problem here is you can probably see this plastic underneath here. That is, I think, getting slightly in the way here because, as we can see, they are not really moving off the wrists here. Like, the hands are still there, and although we've got the rest of the jacket down, the sleeves are pretty in refusal at that point. So we don't want to go accidentally dislocating our figure's arms or such. I think if we can get one arm free, then the other one should come pretty cleanly. So I'm just trying to... It's like working with a toddler here, oh my goodness. And I'm going to have to look forward to doing this again with the other one. So here, this is what the issue is. Of course, the plastic covering is supposed to prevent the jacket from rubbing up against the figures, but generally, more times, it does more bad than good. So that's why we do these reviews, to let you see exactly what you're getting yourself into before you buy the product. At least that is the idea of what these reviews are. There we go. There. And done. And of course we have another plastic sleeve here. It looks like the entire arm has turned right around. So we shall deal with that as well. That does just come off right there. And we can see that there's actually some pretty cool tattoos that you wouldn't normally see with the jacket on. So he's got this big shoulder tattoo here. He's got some Japanese kanji that's written there, if the camera would focus in on it. The brightness is a little off because I'm doing this during the day. Normally I do the recordings at night, but I thought I would try the additional light sources, and they seem to be messing with the camera. So normally, so we've got a little plastic part here around the waist. It's almost like a title belt in itself, but I'm just trying to remove it, and it is not particularly the easiest of things because it is all the way right up there into the stomach crunch. So there we are, and there is a very cool looking Cash Wheeler with the FTR jacket, which is also very cool to see. So in terms of accessories, these are really cool. The FTR jacket is just plain red. Let's take a look at the AEW Tag Team Championship. So it's really well detailed. Can we focus in on that? There we go. It's very well detailed actually. It's got all the colour in it there. It's got a lot of detail. It looked actually arguably better on camera than it does in person, which is crazy, just because you can see it right up there and you can see all the details and everything. Unfortunately, I can't get too close, otherwise we'll lose focus. But yeah, these are really pretty cool. So let the camera focus back in. Cash Wheeler, in terms of outfit, is fairly basic. You've got the knee pads, you've got the trunks, it says Cash across the front of it there. The articulation is the same with all AEW figures. You've got the double arm bend, the double elbow bend even, sorry. The shoulders go right out, flex out. They stop about that point there. So you can certainly go into, a Hulk Hogan pose if you wanted to. You've got the biceps double swivel there. You've got the swivel on the waist and the swivel at the ribs as well. The neck is on a double joint here, so you can have the head, looking straight down, or you can click it back up, and of course, rotates on both those axes. The wrist, of course, moves, and it is also on the same ball peg joint, so you can have all of those poses, and each part clicks into place as well, which is very cool to see. Some of the earlier AEW figures weren't as well articulated, so I think that they've learned. In terms of the legs, you can get a pretty high kick there. Not exactly going to do the splits. You have the thigh swivel, you've got the double knee crunch, but of course the knee pads are going to get slightly in the way, and you've got the ankle pivots as well. There's no toe pivot in this one, and the foot does move a tiny bit left to right, but not by much, as you can see. But it's certainly, more than cool enough for anything that you have planned with your FTR figures. So the belt was a large part of why I wanted to get it, because of course, if any of you have seen the wrestling belt collection that I've got, you know that I like title belts. And the AEW ones really do look quite fantastic. In order to put it in here, it's just 4 little holes. Can we get the focus on that there? They just click into, well, there's actually 8 holes, but you've got 4 little dots, and you can choose where to put them onto. So, there we are. I'm going to put the tag belt over the shoulder of Cash there, and then he can hold that pretty securely, and that is a pretty cool looking pose. Yeah. So this is going to be part 1 of 2-part of the video. We'll just leave that down there for just now, because the second part is really going to be, of course, Dax Harwood, which you're going to see in the next video, and then we'll do a full review of just the 2 of them together at the end of that one. So that's going to be it for this video, folks. I really hope that you all enjoyed. If you did enjoy it, please give us a like, share and subscribe, and if you are subscribed, make sure you click that notification icon so you can see when more of these videos go out, and we will see you all in the next video. Goodbye, everybody.